Me.
Is my clothes in the dryer yet?
Yes.
Turn the hot on.
I just put them in the dryer.
Just did.
Yeah.
No, dog. Why does it say AF? Check me.
I don't know. It shouldn't say that. I checked the lint.
Check vent.
I checked the lint thing. It was completely clean. So I have no clue. They're supposed to come out today and take a look at the dryer anyways. That was the whole point of us cleaning yesterday.
What, leggings? Why? They wear their pants. These are so little pants. Because it's saying they're supposed to bring it out of the dryer today. It's drying, it just got to keep starting. Now it's saying 59 again, David.
Alright.
Come on. Your one good pair of pants is in your basket up here. There's actually two good pairs.
I don't like the one, the black one. Do that.
Right here.
What? I don't know.
But yeah, folks. So how are you all today?
Welcome to a special live edition of Women Who Fight, covering all the fallout from SmackDown 1500. There is certainly a lot to cover.
Well, let's start with the fact that there's a new WWE champion thanks to the actions of Brooklyn Von Braun.
We can only speculate at this point, but it looked like Brooklyn and Samoa Joe might have been planning this for quite a while.
Well, I want to hear an explanation from Brooklyn, and knowing her, I'm sure we will. But it doesn't take a genius to connect the dots. This was a setup. And I think it started with Brooklyn teaming with Trey in the Mixed Match Challenge in order to earn his trust.
Yeah, looking back on it all now, her sudden change of heart was just way too good to be true.
Right.
Look, this might be controversial, but you have to applaud Brooklyn in some way.
What? Why?
Because she came into Red and Trey's domain and in just a short time managed to pull all the necessary strings to not only embarrass them, but also position herself as the most powerful woman in WWE. Like it or not, that's impressive.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how I'd describe it. Deceitful? Maybe vile,
What?
Perhaps, but impressive? No.
Look, you're obviously biased towards Red and Trey since they're longtime WWE superstars. And when an outsider from MMA comes in and dominates them at their own game, it doesn't sit well. I get it.
That's not what this is about. It's about right and wrong.
No.
And Brooklyn is clearly wrong here.
No, I don't think it's that simple.
Oh, whatever. I mean, lost in the shuffle of all of this is that Red announced she wanted to bring back the Divas Championship, but was informed that it was already spoken for.
Well,
We'll speculate on what that could possibly mean when we come back.
maybe we can have a bias-free discussion on that. Maybe.
Yeah, well, shit is crazy.
Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've
Go lay
starred
down.
in, but there are
Come on.
some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Brown. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why,
I
Brooklyn?
hate this woman.
Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas Champion, me!
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
Yeah, and she doesn't have to get her hands dirty, bitch.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Here we go.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough. Well, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out! This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it.
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this. It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from? It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
Yeah, always some bullshit. Always on some bullshit.
He's suffered enough. Come on, don't do it. No! Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad. While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
That's some bullshit.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
And down the wall, right back.
The following count.
All right.
It's ball.
It's boss time.
If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list. You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun. Oh, right to the throat. Whoa, it's another reversal.
Really? That was some booty.
All right, that little scouted. Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal. And now that one's countered. Here she goes, back in the ring now. Powerbomb. Leaving the ring here may change the entire complexion of this match. Look at this. Nia Jax able to avoid damage there. Sasha Banks avoided that attack and hit back even harder. Frankensteiner! Nicely done.
insulting.
Here's Nia Jax with some offense of her own. She's in a
I'm
bad
kind of holding
way
on
here.
a little bit. But, yeah.
Again. Great way to win. Nia Jax covers early.
She had her right where he wanted her.
Oh, this is going to be bad for Sasha Banks. Oh, the boss in trouble. Jarring impact. And look at from solid contact from Dakota Kai. Running Bulldog. Saw that one coming. The running Meteora.
Cutter never ceases to amaze me. Wow, she turned that one around.
German suplex. Oh, the human torture rack. Quick thinking by Nia Jax. Gotta wonder how this is gonna end, Byron.
It's not going to be good.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
I think we're going to see it, gentlemen.
There it comes. Incoming. Avoiding trouble there. Look at this. Nia Jax is letting everyone know exactly how she feels. And here we go.
Salida del Sol.
It's all academic at this point. The match is over. That's all she wrote.
What?
Here is your winner, a very decisive victory here tonight.
What?
I bet there are women in the back right now shaking in their boots.
Angel?
And rightfully so. You got that right, partner.
Yeah.
Again, huge win here tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, all three of them are. Alright, people, let's do this.
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname.
For another horse shit.
Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
I've done the attack. It does not end very well.
I'll do my talking in the ring at the Royal Rumble.
Wait, before you leave, I have a gift for you.
It's
To commemorate our big match and also honor our very first fight. Come on, it's rude to turn down a gift.
There we go.
And Red loses her temper. She was provoked.
Yeah, but she's gonna get. Not going. Yeah, there we
Red's
go.
happy, but if you ask me, this type of juvenile behavior should have stayed in high school. No matter how you feel about what just transpired, these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
See, if you would have went with attack, she would have ended up on her ass with the ketchup in her face herself. She'd keep it cool, and it does it on its own. Fucking Brooklyn Von fucking Braun. Fucking bitch. Oh, man. This will be great. I'm the winner. And you're the wiener.
Cole, man, it's almost time for one of my favorite days of the year.
National Kazoo Day?
Okay, that is a great day, but I was actually referring to the Royal Rumble.
Oh, yeah. Right. Are you in it this year?
Nah, unfortunately, I'm not. I've been nursing a bit of an ankle injury, and old Buzz doesn't recover quite as quickly as he used to back in the day.
Cool story. No one's buying it. So when should I expect you to be out there? Early on, or maybe as a big surprise near the end?
I'm not in it, I swear.
I've known you for like 15 years now, and I know when you're lying. You have that tell where you touch your face.
We're talking on the phone. How would you even know if I touched my face?
I heard you do it with my bionic ear.
You don't have a bionic ear.
I considered getting one.
Anyway, since I'm definitely not in the Royal Rumble, I'm going to predict Adam Cole to win it all. I think he's determined to get back in the title picture after his last run ended at the hands of Samoa Joe and Trey. Who do you got, Cole?
Buzz?
Seriously? Look, for the last time, I'm not in the Rumble.
I just heard your hand brush against your face. You are in the Rumble. I knew it.
Let's take a break from all of this.
I wrote a special song for the Royal Rumble. Want to hear it?
Not really.
Well, I'm gonna play it anyway. Well, I've been searching all these years for a sign to show me the way. But it was right in front of me, and he went by the name of Trey. You see, this man's been lucky his entire stupid career, so I knew if he could succeed, I had nothing to fear. Tonight I outlast 29 men so I can get my shot at the gold. And then the universe walks with Elias in the greatest tale ever told. So what do you think?
I think you're gonna have to rewrite your song after tonight.
All right.
So what number did you get for the Royal Rumble match?
2.
Oh, well, that's a really tough draw. But I'm sure lots of people have won from that spot. Wait, is that piece of paper with your number on it folded in half?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's not 2, it's 23.
Okay, now I like your chances a little better. Not that I was doubting you before.
After I win the Rumble, I can't wait to watch you put Brooklyn in her place once and for all.
She may have gotten the better of me in the past, but tonight's different. She has to step into my ring.
Yeah.
My only concern is she might pull something cheap, like having Samoa Joe get involved.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, have you seen Sin Cara? I think I owe him an apology.
Why?
When I thought I drew number 2, I may have thrown a slight tantrum and damaged his mini trampoline. I'm not sure he even knows how to get into the ring without that.
I think he'll manage for one night. Besides, we have bigger things to worry about.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Unfortunately, yeah, Sin Cara, yeah, he doesn't get the memo.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now. He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters. Here we go. Who's it going to be?
It's Sin Cara!
Oh, what just happened there? His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm going to go with no. Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
I guess we're moving on to our next entrant.
Which is, guess who? Not Edge.
Adam
It's
Cole
me.
can't wait to get his
right.
hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference. We all know these superstars are extremely skilled, but to win a Royal Rumble, you need a little bit of luck too, right, Corey?
I wouldn't call it luck, Michael, but I would say you need some good fortune, and that starts with picking a good number. The later entrants have a definite advantage.
True, Corey. When your number comes up, you have to be ready to go.
Has been eliminated.
You secretly hope it's one of the last ones pulled.
That's for sure.
All right, here we go.
Definitely would have won the Royal Rumble in 2012 if I picked number 30.
Oh, my goodness.
Seth Rollins. Burn it down.
Sling blade. Followed up with a drop kick.
Oh, great height. Listen to this crowd count the next one in.
Oh, right to the jaw. He's dictating the pace of this match now, guys. It's starting to come together in a big way for this guy. Up and around.
Tilt-a-whirl slam.
Around the neck. Into the STO.
Who's this going to be?
Guys, I don't think we can watch a Royal Rumble match without mentioning the mastermind behind the epic event.
Of course, that person is WWE Hall of Famer Pat Patterson, a true legend.
Boom! Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. Ooh, what impact. I think he just punched him in the chest. That is a great reversal.
Listen to this crowd count the next one in.
Saw that one coming. Clothesline.
It's a sling blade.
Basement drop kick.
I might end up having to redo it.
Big E with the excellent move to get out. Reverses. Can he make him pay? Sweeps the legs.
Heavy duty right hand.
Punch right to the face.
Velveteen Dream has been eliminated.
Who's going to enter next?
Oh my God.
And belly to belly by Big E.
They're getting so lucky. They can like just
Reflecting
like.
a bit more on Pat Patterson creating the Rumble, I can tell you that the concept wasn't initially welcomed with great fondness. Imagine pitching a battle royal that starts with just 2 people. On paper, that's a tough sell. But when it comes to Patterson, you have to trust that he knows what he's doing.
Oh, what a kick.
Huge elimination right there.
Has been eliminated.
Releases the grip for some reason.
Perhaps has something else in mind here, Michael?
Devastating elbow. Oh, what a suplex. Lost in the corner right now. And here's Kevin Owens. Oh, it's coming. What a clothesline.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias
And scissors
has been eliminated.
Nice. Now it's Owens making him pay. Oh, the spear.
Interceptor, Corey.
Oh. Wow, that was some reversal by Daniel Bryan. Oh, who's coming out next? Who is it? Basement drop kick. Spear. That was vicious. Oh, Enziguri.
Shitty.
Remember, both feet have to touch the floor once you go over the top rope in order to be eliminated.
Enziguri.
What an elbow drop. Byron, look who we have here.
This changes the entire complexion of this match.
Kick to the gut. Oh,
Ricochet has been eliminated.
Ah, what a smash. That is just insulting. Once more, setting it up. Oh, clothesline.
Kevin Owens has been eliminated.
Oh, nasty impact.
The new Daniel Bryan has been eliminated.
Royal Rumble, and will now go on to fight for a championship at WrestleMania.
And cue The Rock.
Wait a second. Why is the countdown clock starting up again? The Rumble's over.
Apparently, there's another entrant. Hold on, it can't be. Is that who I think it is? No way. It's the President of the United States of America. President Rock is in the Royal Rumble.
This is unbelievable. We all thought the match was over, but I guess there are 31 entrants this year.
It's the President. He can do whatever he wants.
All right, here we go.
witnessing history. For the first time ever, the president is competing in the Royal Rumble.
And Trey has to beat him to go to WrestleMania.
Over the years, there have been numerous surprise entrants in the Royal Rumble, from returning superstars to legends and even celebrities. But none of them were bigger than this.
Surprise factor aside, what can we expect to see from President Rock tonight? I mean, as of late, all of his fierce opponents have been of the political variety in Washington. What kind of fighting shape is he in?
Just look at him. I don't think he's missed a workout the entire time he's been in the Oval Office. In fact, I heard half of Air Force One has been converted into the top-of-the-line gym.
And don't forget, Trey's already been in the Rumble for a while. The president's completely rested.
You two may be right, but we're about to find out if our Commander-in-Chief has what it takes to win the Royal Rumble. Look at this.
Oh, right up there.
Oh, is that a spear?
Interceptor, Corey.
Oh. Rock with the arm clutch into the...
Could be looking for the... Barring any more surprises, this time it's official. Trey has won the Royal Rumble and will compete for the title at WrestleMania.
I still can't believe what we just witnessed. This is going to make headlines all around the world.
It looks like the president's not finished with Trey.
Trey has earned the president's seal of approval.
Maybe he's in line for a cabinet position.
Let's not get carried away, Saxton.
He should at least get an invite to the White House.
You know the president for a long time, Cole. You been to the White House yet?
No, but he's a busy guy. I'm sure he'll get around to inviting me. Anyway, congratulations again to Trey on this history-making night.
Mm-hmm. And that's that. What? But yeah, so that's how that went. And yeah.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is for the WWE Divas Championship.
Alright, now we'll all beat these bitch.
She's gone from terror. The match with nearly 2 decades of build-up has finally made it to a WWE ring. It's Red versus Brooklyn Von Braun.
Until recently, I would have thought Red had the advantage with Brooklyn Von Braun stepping onto her turf. But Brooklyn's transition from MMA to WWE has been virtually seamless.
Yeah, it's very similar to how quickly Ronda Rousey was able to get acclimated in WWE.
With that being said, tonight's outcome is extremely difficult to predict, as this might be one of the most personal conflicts we've ever witnessed. In a bad way here, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Belly to belly.
Powerbomb planted.
Stringing together some big moves here.
She's looking unstoppable, actually.
Universe is on its feet, anticipating one of the most watched matches of all time here for the Women's Champion.
All right, here we go.
Red and Brooklyn are going back and forth, taking out years of frustration on each other.
Looks like Red's got the upper hand for now.
Red with the tackle.
And now both women are down.
So
That's
far,
kind
these
of a
two
weak
have been
tackle,
matching
though.
each other move for move. One of them needs to somehow gain an edge.
Yeah, dumb, yeah. In the field. Alright. I was gonna take you backstage.
And there you see Samoa Joe watching this heated battle.
I think he's headed out here to provide that edge Brooklyn needs.
Trey nails him from behind. He was ready to stop him. The way this is going, we might need local law enforcement to get this under control.
This is certainly one way to shorten your career. Fighting in such treacherous territory is a one-way ticket to the infirmary.
Sling blade, followed up with a
Basement drop kick.
Oh, what a forearm.
Boom. Drop kick with precision.
Boom! Oh, a flurry of strikes.
And no luck against Joe there.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Basement drop kick.
Boom.
Boom, boom. And he got him.
Yeah, that's not what I was going for. Oops.
And there you see Samoa Joe watching this heated battle.
I think he's headed out here to provide that edge Brooklyn needs.
Trey nails him from behind. He was ready to stop him. These two couldn't even wait to get in the ring before they went at it. What does that tell you, Corey?
It tells me there's some serious bad blood here. I'm just glad we've got cameras back there to catch all the action.
Ooh, flying clothesline right on point. I trapped the leg into a... Uh-oh, carefully measured.
Gotta respect the strategy to work over the arm. Evading possible disaster there.
Watch out here. Oh, the old whipper-snapper.
Big elbow.
Flying clothesline right on point. A running swanton.
He's in full control now. And no luck against Joe there. Boom! Before the fist drops on your face. Monkey flip. Take a trip to Osaka Street. Going for it again. Oh, wow. Trey manages to get Samoa Joe down, but for how long? Wait, what's Trey doing? I think he's going to put Joe inside the trunk of that car.
He's going to try to. Joe's dead weight.
Well, that's one way to stop Samoa Joe from interfering.
Yeah, assuming that trunk is strong enough to contain Joe and his enhanced arm.
It looks like it'll do the job, for now at least.
Yeah, for the job. Do the job, for now at least.
Red and Brooklyn are finally recovering after we cut away to see what was happening backstage between Trey and Samoa Joe.
I'm just glad that thanks to Trey, we're going to get a definitive winner in this match.
Yeah, as long as one of them can make it back in the ring before the 10 count.
And they both do.
Neither of them are ready for this match to end.
For nearly a decade, the Divas title was the pinnacle for women's wrestling, and it's back up for grabs tonight.
Now, Michael, you and I were there to call a final defense of this title at Roadblock in 2016, and I am excited to call it again right here tonight.
Oh, perfect kick. Oh, an overhand chop.
Not what she was looking for. Suplex through. Not done yet.
Going for a third. Referee stops the count on the ropes. I can't wait for this one. The great women's superstars of WWE battling it out for the women's title. Trap the arm. Neck breaker. So smooth. She's taking a beating here.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Power slam.
Good night.
She's not done yet.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Whoa, not so fast.
Standing Spanish fly, are you kidding me?
Incredible.
She got out of the way there. Her evasion techniques are on point. Again!
Good night.
Booker stole it from Rock.
Elusive movement there.
Nothing's going to stop her now.
She's taking command of the situation.
You like that? Yep. Out. Textbook head scissor takeover.
Very nicely done.
Rolling neck snap. Oof, kick finds it. Great counter. Impressive in-ring IQ on display. Here we go. Was tossed. She could airline miles for that. Cutter. She's got something in mind. She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
Oh, didn't go as planned there. Kick right to the midsection. Oh, and another strong kick. That offense really hitting her hard. She needs to turn the tide here. Oh, look at this. Looking for the suplex off the top rope. Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you. Changes her fortune there. Look at that power, Byron.
Man, that is just careless intent.
Oh, my goodness, this is not good.
Oh, looks like we're gonna see Selena Del Sol.
How many times has that aired?
Red has done it. Not only has she defeated the woman who's tormented her for years, but she's also achieved a childhood dream in capturing the WWE Divas Championship.
This has to feel like a giant weight has been lifted off of Red in so
Right.
many ways.
And here comes Red's best friend to join in the celebration. Respect to Red for being able to achieve the seemingly impossible. This is truly a special night for her, both personally and professionally.
Oh.
I knew you'd be here early. You always were an overachiever.
You here to demand your rematch? Because I have no problem beating you again tonight.
There's not going to be a rematch.
You're giving up that easily?
No, there's not going to be a rematch because you're going to announce your retirement tonight.
That's news to me.
It's why I wanted to find you first thing, so you could start writing your big farewell speech. But that kind of emotional garbage should actually come easily to you. I mean, if you get stuck, you could just borrow something from your earlier writing. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is, we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Love always, your mom and dad. That's right. I found out you wrote that little piece of fiction kicking off 20 years of lies to your best friend. His real parents are dead, and you've been stringing him along this entire time, making him think they're alive just so you'd have one friend in your depressing life. You never told him the truth, even when he continued to pathetically leave 2 empty seats for them that would never be filled.
Why? Why are you doing this?
The why doesn't really matter. Right now, you should be more concerned with the what, as in what could happen next. I could expose you and all your lies, destroying your life, your reputation, and most of all, your friendship with Trey. Or you can retire immediately, and I'll make your secret my secret. But one way or another, it's happening tonight.
I know walking away from everything you've worked for will be the hardest thing you've ever done, but you have to keep our secret. Please.
Yeah, well, that's just bullshit.
And that's how I won the WWE Divas Championship, crossing off one of the most elusive things on the list. But the Divas Championship wasn't just a title. It was more than that. It was...
Sorry, I think something amazing just happened. Earlier today, I received a note saying I would finally get to meet my birth parents at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight, and I think they just arrived.
I don't know what's happening
I apologize
either.
if I'm a little distracted.
Who are those people?
I've been waiting for this moment my entire life. We're almost done here, so I'll catch up with you real soon, okay? Sorry again for cutting you off. Where were you?
There's really not much left to say, other than to cover how we ended up here tonight.
My God, that baby there. I know I didn't get no viewers, but I don't really
When
care.
I defeated my lifelong nemesis to capture this championship, the same championship I dreamed of winning as a young girl, it was an amazing feeling. But after that wore off, I was consumed by a range of different emotions, ones that I hadn't felt in a very long time. Satisfaction, relief, peace of mind. The fire that drove me throughout my career to come out here and fight on a nightly basis was suddenly gone. I went from thinking, what's next, to what's left. And I realized that after crossing off the most elusive item on the list, the answer was not much. Because I accomplished everything I set out to do and way more. So I had to be honest with myself. If I kept going, everything after would feel like a letdown. And that's not how I want to live my life or remember my career. So with all that being said, I'm here tonight to relinquish the Divas Championship and announce my retirement from WWE, effective immediately.
Is this actually happening?
Unfortunately, I think it is.
I know this is probably shocking, and some of you might be disappointed or upset, but this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I've lived this part of my life to the fullest, and now it's time for me to go explore other challenges. And who knows? Maybe I'll try acting again. You all saw how my only other audition went. Can't go worse than that, right? Finally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me for all these years. Please continue to back the next women who take my place, who I am certain will be stronger, more athletic, and hopefully a little less temperamental than I was. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what to say. I'm stunned. I think we all are. No one was expecting this. Thank you, Red. Yes, thank you. And we wish you all the best.
That sucks. But what can you expect?
What was that? You can't retire. You've got years left on your career.
I'm sorry, but I need you to try to understand.
Maybe I could wrap my head around it if I had a little more warning. I mean, when you texted me, make sure you watch my promo tonight, I was expecting you had some clever line about Brooklyn, not that you were gonna walk away from WWE.
This wasn't something I was planning for a long time. It happened quickly.
Okay, fine, but if you're done, then I'm done. We're a package deal, remember?
No, what? Don't do this.
I need you to try to understand.
What about the title shot you just earned in the Royal Rumble? And getting revenge on Samoa Joe for everything he's done?
None of that matters if you're not along for the ride, too.
You need to think about this some more. You're making an impulsive decision.
I've made up my mind. I'm done.
Yeah, that's not how she expected that to go.
I never expected my plan to work this well and cause your idiot friend to retire too. It's like getting rid of 2 turds with 1 stone.
This isn't over.
But it is over, and that's the best part of all of this. Anyway, just wanted to wish you a happy early retirement. Maybe you can take up bingo, or going to dinner at 3 p.m., or yelling at kids in your neighborhood. If you kick that ball in my yard one more time, I'm going to put you on my list. Hilarious. See you, never again.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how shit goes.
We're going live with your show intro in 5 minutes.
Thanks. Just let me run through it once to make sure I've got it. Who will be named as your top 10? Prepare yourself for drama as our contestants get their hands dirty, glad-handing with the CEO of a manure company to see who can get the upper hand for their fall fertilizer campaign. It's all hands on deck. Coming up next on America's Next Top Hand Model. Do you think there's too many hand puns?
It's perfect. It's not heavy-handed at all.
I see what you did there. Hey, sorry I missed your other call. I'm at my new hosting gig. Look, if this is about getting Baron Corbin a spot on the show, I'm still relatively new here, so I don't think I have that kind of pull yet. Oh, okay, good, because honestly, I don't think Baron's hands are anything to write home about. Wait, what'd you say? Really? That's amazing! Did you tell Red yet? Yeah, she's been hard to reach lately. Okay, I'll try her. This is truly an honor. Thank you so much. Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, oh, yeah, ooh, 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 I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna be famous, Ah! Yes!
And now the call to Red.
That's my ring and my championship. I hate you, Brooklyn. What?
Hey, it's been a while. How's it going?
I'm great. I'm on vacation at the beach, which is why no one's been able to reach me. Trying to disconnect, you know?
Oh, that's good to hear. I only have a minute, so I'll make this quick. I just got some amazing news. We're going into the WWE Hall of Fame together.
Really? Wow, I'm shocked. I mean, I thought it would happen someday, but definitely not this fast.
They didn't say this, but I'm assuming they want to capitalize on my crossover appeal as host of ANTHM.
I'm sure that's it.
I know we didn't expect our careers to end the way they did, but it's nice to know we accomplished enough to go into the Hall of Fame. And more importantly, we're going in together, just like it's always been.
Yeah, it is nice.
Hey, I gotta run. Don't relax too much. You know what they say about idle hands. Ooh, I gotta work that into tonight's show.
Congrats.
You too. Ooh, I wish I could see Brooklyn's reaction.
I'm sure she won't be happy. Which makes me happy.
Some tells me not really.
Move! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Get out of my way! Are you kidding me? Those two pieces of human trash are going into the Hall of Fame? This has to be a joke! They were only in the WWE for a cup of coffee. You know what? An actual cup of coffee deserves to be inducted before they do!
Take it easy. We're all entitled to our opinions, but there are certain realities you can't dispute. While Red and Trey may have had shorter careers than the typical Hall of Famer, the impact they made during that time was tremendous. So it doesn't matter if you or anyone else disagrees, they are going to get the recognition they deserve.
We'll see about that.
Man, feels like we've been up here for like 15 hours. Hope everyone's still with us. But, I think that pretty much sums everything up, right?
Yeah, I think we covered it all.
And there's only one thing left to do. List, please. It's time to cross off one final list item together. Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. Shoot, I think I forgot a pen.
Seriously?
I've got one you can use.
I'm sure someone else in this arena has a spare pen, so you can go sit down.
Take it easy. I just wanted to come up here in front of the world to say congratulations and finally put our differences behind us. I would never do anything to take away from your special night that you so rightfully deserve. Trey, even your birth parents are here, which is amazing. Stand up, please. But before you finish up, there's just one thing I want to mention that you left out of your speech. You see, Red wasn't 100% honest about what led to her retirement and later her best friends. In fact, it turns out she has a little secret, which is the real reason she walked away from WWE.
You have to do something. She's gonna ruin everything. I'm sorry, but I'm done hiding this for us. It's over.
What really happened was I found out the truth behind this secret, and she didn't want me to tell anyone. So she chose to retire instead. But I couldn't sit back and let her get away without everyone knowing the real Red. So let's start with this. That lovely older couple in the audience, they're not Trey's parents. I know, because they're fakes I hired to be here. That letter you got that said they were coming tonight, also a fake. But if you want to see your real parents, I can make that happen. Here they are. Yeah, that pretty much says it all. And look at the date there. They were already long gone by the time we were in high school. Which makes you wonder, Trey, how could they have written you a letter? Maybe someone else wrote it to try to manipulate you into doing whatever they wanted. And maybe that person was so miserable and lonely, they had to resort to something morbid like that to ensure they always had a friend at their side. But who would do such a terrible thing? Certainly not your so-called best friend, right?
Is this true?
We're not finished here. If you come any closer, I will crush his neck. And the same goes for anyone else. If you try to stop us, I will end him.
Here we go with the brawl at the Hall of Fame. Say it's not so. It is so though. Whoop, biddy boop boop, emity boop boop, bippity boop boop. Ladies and gentlemen, who are a pooper head. Oh, there it goes. I wish we would quit going to these damn loading screens. Just let it go about. Next. Everybody's stacking the deck all red. I'm making short, quick work of these bitches. This one might not be as quick as the other two. Yep, that's some booty. There goes that.
Do you need me to make another ice machine run?
You know, there's some wounds that ice can't heal. What?
You have to admit, that was a pretty cheesy line.
You know, you have a really strange way of apologizing.
I'm sorry. It's just, we've been working through this all night, and I think I'm starting to lose it. Look, you know how I truly feel. You also know me better than anyone else. I made a stupid decision to protect you when we were kids, and it just kept escalating from there. I wanted to tell you so many times, but it got harder and harder, especially when you started leaving the tickets. I couldn't bring myself to take that away from you. It would be like you finding out that America's Next Top Hand model was fixed.
Wait, is it? Did you hear something?
No, I was just using that as an example.
Okay, because I don't think I could handle that right now. I think I always knew deep down that it was all too good to be true, that I'd never meet them, but I guess a part of me wanted to believe that maybe something bigger would come out of all of this, that it wasn't just about action figures or championships or entertaining millions of people, that it would help me find a part of myself that was missing.
But maybe something bigger did come out of all this. This wasn't about finding two people who would fill a hole in your life. It was about millions of people finding you to fill holes in their lives.
Now that was cheesy.
But it's true.
Maybe.
I have something for you.
Please don't tell me this is a letter from my long-lost aunt and uncle telling me to forgive my best friend.
Just open it.
What's this all about?
It's our new list. On one of my ice machine runs, or maybe it was one of the times you locked me out of the room, I can't remember, but I made some phone calls to management, and it's unprecedented, but they've agreed to let us get revenge on Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at tomorrow night's WrestleMania. Assuming you're on board.
I guess we're coming out of retirement. This has to be some kind of record.
There's one other thing you need to know. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe agreed to the match, but only if we put our Hall of Fame spots on the line.
You really want to do this?
If we don't fight back after what they did, then we don't deserve those spots.
Package deal. I'm in.
Hey, just wanted to let you know, I left 2 open seats in the audience just like you always did.
Why? I mean, obviously my birth parents aren't showing up anytime soon. So was it just for good luck or out of respect or something?
You'll see.
All these cutscenes I gotta go through before it gets to the real shiznit. Alright.
We had a lot of things planned for today's WrestleMania preview show, but all those went out the window at the Hall of Fame ceremony when Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe assaulted Red and Trey, destroying the moment they'd been working for their entire careers.
There's just a lot to digest here. We're just on the outside covering this, so imagine what Red and Trey have been working through. This is their entire lives. I mean, Red had been keeping that secret from Trey all those years. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, I don't really give a shit.
In just a few hours, whatever horrible nightmare we've been living in will finally come to an end. When the American hero takes her right...
It doesn't matter how tonight turns out, because either way, I'm proud of how far...
Well, I know we didn't always see eye to eye.
What do you mean we didn't see eye to eye?
Are you serious?
I don't recall that.
Fucking idiot.
I know you're gonna tell us it's not too late to change our minds about the match and putting our Hall of Fame spots on the line, but we need to do this.
I wasn't gonna say that at all. It's actually way too late to change your minds. The match is happening.
Oh. Okay, well, that's good then.
I was going to say that if things don't go well, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can't erase your legacies. Everything you worked for and accomplished won't just disappear.
Sounds like you don't think we can win.
Look, you both have defied the odds before, but I'm just being realistic.
When it comes time to honor the Hall of Fame class tonight, we'll be out there front and center.
Look, I know we haven't spoken much since I've been gone, but I just wanted to say I'm pulling for you.
I appreciate you saying it. Thanks for your concern.
I just want to get to this. God, fucking bullshit. I'm in my motherfucking zone. Into this place born. Holy fuck, Bukashika. I don't know. But if this thing doesn't quit loading so slowly, I'm gonna be mad. Morning, my darling. I don't know if the washer is done yet or not. When you come back, if you'll check, that'll be and switched over. That'll be great. Crystal's clothes are in the dryer. The one she started yesterday.
The greatest spectacle in sports entertainment. Welcome to WrestleMania. If you've somehow been off the grid for the past 24 hours and you missed the news that we have a huge last-minute change to tonight's event. After being ambushed at the conclusion of their Hall of Fame speech, Red and Trey will seek revenge against Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
And saying that the stakes are high feels like a severe understatement. If Brooklyn and Samoa Joe can defeat Red and Trey, they will take their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame.
And we've never seen anything like this before, and it's highly improbable we ever will again.
Okay.
With respect to every competitor who enters the ring tonight and every championship that's contested, it's now time for the most important match of the evening. Red and Trey are here to take on Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe with their Hall of Fame spots on the line.
It's truly impressive Red and Trey overcame both physical and emotional trauma to be here tonight. But I suppose revenge can motivate someone to do just about anything, including putting everything they've dreamed of and worked for at risk.
Guys, what are these pieces of paper falling down from above?
I believe it's supposed to symbolize their new list, and there's only one thing on it. Beat Brooklyn and Samoa Joe at WrestleMania.
This is why I left the 2 seats. It's time to move on.
I'm glad you're here.
I think that might have been Trey's adoptive parents sitting at ringside.
I think you're right, Myron.
Alright, can we get on with this now? Move on to the match. Take the match and win the match. Hey, you fucking loading screens. I swear, I tell you, you're horrible. Cheat code. Up, down, down, left, right. X, whoa. Yeah, okay, no, cheat codes don't work. Oh, shit, here we go. There it is.
And now here are the two superstars who want nothing more than to take everything from Red and Trey to essentially erase their legacies in a single night. It's the so-called American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe.
Yeah, these two have a much different kind of bond than Red and Trey. It's an affiliation based on shared hatred for their opponents tonight, dating back years in both cases.
Full disclosure, I think we're looking at the newest members of the WWE Hall of Fame class. Brooklyn and Samoa Joe have been unstoppable from both a mental and physical standpoint since the moment they joined forces. Red and Trey would have a hard time stopping them if they were at full strength, and we know they're not even close to that.
And there you see Red and Brooklyn facing off. There is so much history between these two. We're talking decades of hostility.
I don't know if it'll ever end, but we'll get at least some kind of resolution after tonight's contest is over.
We're not sure who's going to start the match tonight. It actually looks like Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are discussing that right now.
Apparently, it'll be Samoa Joe and Trey.
Brooklyn's going to make Red wait to get her hands on her. Yet another calculated move from the American hero.
This is it. Here we go. WrestleMania is often called the showcase of the immortals. But Red and Trey aren't here to showcase their immortality. They're here to try to save it by retaining their spots in the WWE Hall of Fame.
The fact that Red and Trey are even fighting alongside each other after Brooklyn Von Braun destroyed their original career-defining list and nearly did the same thing in friendship just proves their bond is unbreakable. They truly are a package deal.
While I agree with you on that, you have to consider what I said earlier. There's no way Red and Trey are 100 or even 50% after the brutal attack just 2 nights ago. Mark my words. That will be a factor at some point in this career-defining match.
Oh, no! Oh, stun gun! Samoa Joe looking a little startled right now. The moonsault! He has become relentless at this point.
Things are playing out exactly how he envisioned.
I don't think he wants to be in that corner, Byron.
Yeah, but he's not moving, Michael. Ooh, just relentless. Harsh impact.
He's going to the top rope. Samoa Joe is the type of competitor. Incoming.
Great decision by Joe to cap.
Samoa Joe might get an early 3 count. 1, 2. No, he kicks out at 2.5.
Wow, what a display of heart and determination.
Bad move there. Totally miscalculated the situation. Moonsault.
He's stalking all the way from the top rope. Looks like Samoa Joe is fading a bit.
I can't reach the bottom of this monster.
Yeah, give me a second. I knew he was going to curse.
Gets him with a counter.
Well scouted reversal there. Basement drop kick.
Trey escapes the Uranagi, and now he's got Samoa Joe
a few hours.
Coquina clutch.
Red takes Brooklyn down.
Hold on. Is this actually happening?
It is. Red and Trey of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe locked in their own submission holds.
After everything that's happened among these 4 adversaries, this feels like the perfect ending.
Don't get ahead of yourself. They need to actually finish them off.
Can Red and Trey do the unthinkable? Will Brooklyn and Samoa Joe give up?
They tagged.
It's over. Red and Trey have pulled off the impossible and ensured that they will forever be honored in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Any pain? Any nausea?
This match takes place 20 times, and on 19 of those occasions, Brooklyn and Samoa Joe get the win, but not tonight. This was special. This was your night, Red and Trey.
Congratulations for the second time on your Hall of Fame induction.
We'll sit. We'll go in there in a minute and do that. And switch it. Good, sit down.
This might have been our first time seeing one of your matches
dresser.
in person, but we were always watching on TV.
We're proud of you,
That's
son.
his adopted parents.
Can I still call you that?
Yeah. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, this is the end of it.
I'm sorry about that.
We all are. It's okay.
We have something for you. There's some maintenance guy from the arena was selling it online. Wasn't cheap.
Luckily, we've gotten good at puzzles in our old age.
Oh my gosh! I thought I lost you, but you're back.
There's one thing left on there we need to finish crossing off.
It appears that the list has somehow been salvaged.
Red and Trey can now pick up where they left off 2 nights ago.
Tonight, we witnessed the unexpected. An unexpected victory. An unexpected
fucking hungry.
reconciliation. And finally, the unexpected return of what some might think is just an old scrap of paper. But it was more than that to Red and Trey. It's what led them to this very moment that to them was expected all along. They may not have known how they'd end up here, but they knew when they created that list that this was their destiny.
Well said, Michael. Soak every bit of this in. Red and Trey, you deserve it.
Oh yeah, you definitely deserve it. What? Ooh. I like it. I want the Jack of the Oogie Boogie.
I want the Sally.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winners of tonight's match and still members of the WWE Hall of Fame, Red and Trey.
I don't really want to go live on it. I just
Legendary. Should have run the legendary. Must have done something wrong along the lines. It's completed, but it should have took him into legendary.
it says you're missing some points.
I know. I'm gonna have to redo because I need that legendary. I fucked up somewhere along the lines. Fuck.
Is this in your way?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out I wonder if...
Oh, that's your phone.
I wonder if I do some of these, if it'll take up my levels.
All you can do is try.
I'll deal with that later.
You could have done it.